Now, if you want to have some practice doing some cartooning, I have a great exercise for you. This is for doing cartooning of human faces, and I love to do this. And that's where you take a piece of paper and you put digits, numbers, across the paper. So, for example, you would put a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, etc. on a piece of paper. And you come up with cartoon faces from those numbers. So I'll just do just a few of them right here, and I want you to spend some time. You can always stop the DVD and do your number faces. It's a fun exercise. So careful observation, I'm looking at this 3, and by looking at it, what immediately comes to mind is this would make a great nose and this would make a great chin. So I'm going to add a bushy mustache in between, some little eyes at the top, and I think this guy probably has a little ear and maybe even a bald head, like that. Let's just put, and that quickly with that number 3, I have a cartoon character. Probably if he has a bushy mustache, he might have some bushy eyebrows too. So I'm just going to make one big connected eyebrow across the top. What do you think? Now, if I look at this number 4, it's a totally different feel. It's not rounded and bulbous, it's pointed. So when I look at that, it makes me think of, well, the lady at the library who doesn't want you to make any noise. So I think I'll make that her nose, that very pointy part of the 4, and this can be her chin, and so she's got a little tiny mouth, and let's give her glasses here with little tiny eyes right above that nose. And this will be her ear where those glasses are. Maybe a string of pearls. How about that? And then, well, I think she probably has a long sloping forehead like this and maybe really tight curly hair. What do you think? See, you can experiment and make all kinds of things the way you want, like this librarian lady with the tight curly hair, or a guy who's bald. And you can come up with other characters, even the number 7 or the number 8. So spend some time practicing making really funny cartoon faces. In fact, if you have friends around, I bet you your number faces will look totally different from theirs. And that's the fun thing. You can trade papers and look and see how everyone was so individually creative by what they saw in the numbers as they make their cartoons. After you've done the numbers, try it with letters of the alphabet. See how creative you can get. There's 26 letters you can use. And just by careful observation of what pops out to you, what could be a face, a nose, a chin, a neck, you can create some really interesting characters.